Jimmy Butler suspended indefinitely by Heat after walking out of practice. Jimmy Butler was expected to return from his second suspension on Monday, only to be suspended for a third time. Hey basketball fans, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a developing story in the NBA. Jimmy Butler's third suspension in a month by the Miami Heat. Just when it seemed like the drama might be over, things took another unexpected turn. Let's break it all down. It's been a chaotic few weeks for Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. Just when it seemed like Butler was finally coming back from his second suspension, he gets hit with a third. This time, the Heat suspended Butler indefinitely for leaving practice early ahead of a game against the Orlando Magic. The team said he was intentionally withholding services and walking out of practice, which they deemed detrimental to the team. The suspension is a big deal. The Heat didn't just suspend him for a game or two. This suspension is without pay and indefinite, meaning Butler could miss at least 5 games if not more. Let's take a step back. Butler was expected to return from his second suspension, which was due to him missing a flight to Milwaukee. But instead of rejoining the team, Butler walked out of practice after being informed he wouldn't be in the starting lineup against Orlando. And boom, another suspension. Heat coach Erik Spoelstra talked about the team's grit after the suspension, saying, "We proved to ourselves that we have a tremendous amount of grit." And that showed in the game against Orlando. Despite Butler's absence, the Heat managed to pull off an impressive 125-119 win in double overtime. This isn't the first time Butler has been suspended this season. He's now missed 15 of the Heat's last 20 games, including 10 of the last 13. His first suspension was a 7-game ban for conduct deemed detrimental to the team, followed by the 2-game suspension, and now this indefinite one. Tyler Herro said it's kinda starting to feel normal to have Butler in and out of the lineup. But let's be real, this team is struggling with Butler's unpredictable availability. So what's next for Jimmy? It's no secret that Butler has been asking for a trade, and it's becoming more clear why. Miami hasn't offered him a 2-year, $113 million extension, which has been a point of frustration for Butler. And with the NBA trade deadline fast approaching on February 6th, the Heat could be looking to move him. Pat Riley, the Heat's president, has made it clear that the team has reservations about offering Butler that massive extension due to his injury history. Butler, meanwhile, has been putting up solid numbers when he's on the court. But his performance has been a bit off lately, averaging just 9.5 points in his last 6 games before the latest suspension. With the NBA trade deadline just around the corner, Miami is facing some tough decisions. If Butler gets traded, the Heat could be left without one of their biggest stars. But the team has proven they can still win without him, with gritty performances like the one against Orlando. Bam Adebayo said it best after the Orlando game, "Through all the noise and chaos, we can still win." This team is showing resilience, but without Butler, it raises the question, can they make it through the season and beyond without their star forward? The Heat's next game is on Wednesday against Cleveland, and then they hit the road for a 4-game stretch. The trade deadline is coming up fast, and with only 5 games left before the deadline, we could be seeing the end of Butler's time in Miami. Will he be traded before February 6th? Or will he return to the team for one final push this season? So what do you think? Is Jimmy Butler's time in Miami coming to an end? Or will he find a way to reconcile with the Heat? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more NBA news, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any updates. I'll catch you in the next one. Until then, stay tuned and keep hooping.